Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm cooking breakfast and look, I'm in my swimming costume because Chris and I are going to head down to the beach in a bit once we've had our breakfast. Well, this is kind of brunch now, and we're going to go paddleboarding. Is this the first time we've done this year? It's September and it's the first time that we have done this year. But obviously, as you guys know, we're having a week of glorious weather. So we were going to well, this is actually the first day the kids are back to school as well, both of them. So we were going to just like get them gone to school and then we're going to head down to the beach. But then we had to do some work and bits and bobs like that. And then we got hungry. So I am making, I shared this on my channel the other day. This is like the chorizo with some tomatoes. I'm using rose harissa. Last time I used pesto, and then I've got some basil here. So I just sort of fry this all up and then I pop it on some toast. But did you find the nice bread?
Yeah, I haven't yet.
Oh, I've got some nice bread in the freezer. Let me show you what I'm going to have. Yeah, this nice sourdough bread here that I have got. So I am really, really excited to go paddleboarding. I honestly can't believe we've not had it out this summer. It just feels really...
We've had it out a couple of times, but...
Well, we've taken it down to the beach, but that one time we took it down to the beach, I can remember, I don't even think we took it out because it was too rough, wasn't it? So yeah, so anyway, we're going to take you with us on our day because I have not done a day in the life vlog for so long and I miss them, if I'm honest with you. I think our summer holidays were just all over the place and I felt like they were quite boring, so there was nothing to really vlog. But we're going to take you down to the beach and I'll show you my breakfast once it is ready and on the toast. Look at this delicious brunch. Oh yeah. Oh, you did like a jerk.
You're a jerk.
I might sit on my bum. Oh gosh, you're making this whole thing uneven. It's quite misty today.
Hazy.
This is the best way to paddleboard, when you just sit and someone paddles you. No, I do actually quite like paddling. Yeah, get a chauffeur. No, the water is cold. I don't want to go in. Okay, you can do a few lengths while I paddle.
Ooh, few lengths of the channel.
Yeah. We've decided to just sit and chill.
Yeah.
There's literally no current, so we're just staying in one spot. Usually when you come out on the paddleboard, you're either taking like towards the pier or down Shoreham way, but we're literally just staying in one spot. You keep getting me wet when you...
Oh, sorry.
Stop it. Oh, this is so... No, that's...
Oh, I'm really sorry.
You're doing it on purpose. You're so irritating. I'm trying to have a relax. Yeah. Oh, this is so peaceful. I have got a really bad headache today. Oh!
Oh, there's a boy there.
Stop hitting the boy. You're aiming for this bloody boy. Oh, I was just telling them I had a really bad headache.
That's much better.
We've anchored up on the boy. So much for us like coming and going paddleboarding.
Yeah, but this is just fun.
Yeah, this is just as fun. Oh, I've got the pillow, the bag. How long should we lay here for? I think we might need to set an alarm because we might fall asleep. Good night. We are home from the beach and I have got the worst headache ever. I'm not someone who normally takes medicine and I've just taken two, what are these called? Ibuprofen. Honestly, I never ever take medicine. If you looked at our medicine cupboard when I was growing up, we were lucky if there was a plaster in a cupboard. Yeah, we never had anything to take, so I'm just so used to not ever taking medicine. But I just tried to have like a little shut-eye and I could not get rid of this headache. So I'm hoping that these two tablets are going to help me. It's lunchtime now. Chris is about to head on off to the office for the afternoon. And I have just made myself a salad. Really, I just want like chocolate or something. I think this must be like a hormonal headache because I just want something sweet. But I'm gonna have this first and hopefully that will help. This has got some like balsamic glaze on it. Let me turn the camera around and show you what's in here. Right, so what I have got in here is some rocket and some normal kind of cos lettuce. Then I have got tomatoes, cucumbers, that is celery. I have got some spring onions, I've got avocado, and then I've also got goat's cheese. And then I've put on some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and then this is balsamic glaze. I mean, how good does this look? So I'm really hoping the balsamic glaze is going to give me my like sweet kick, because it's a really nice sweet balsamic vinegar like alternative if you've never had it before. But yeah, and I've got some, oh, I said about the goat's cheese, but this is going to be my lunch. Okay, good news. Headache feels so much better. I think those tablets really did make a difference. Whenever I take tablets, I always wonder why I don't take tablets when I have something hurting or if I've got a headache or anything like that, because they do just make such a difference. Salad was delicious and it did give me that sweet kick. However, I still fancy something sweet. So I have found these. These are Rory's. I found them and I'm just going to eat them. I'm going to have to replace them, but I just really, really fancy some chocolates. That's what I'm going to have. And I've also got a glass of water. And then I've just sat down to do some work. So I'm working with New York Bakery Co. I've been working with them for about 6 months or so now. So I've just filmed a delicious recipe using a new flavor of their bagels. I can't tell you what it is because it hasn't been released yet, but let me just tell you something. Oh my gosh, this was unreal, the recipe I made with it. So I'm going to link my Instagram down below because it's going to go onto my Instagram on the 11th of September. So what's that? Is that next week? So you need to check it out because I promise you it is so worth trying. Anyway, I'm going to have a couple of minstrels, get on with some work, and then I'll come back to you. By the way, I'm still in my swimming costume. It's so hot. I don't want to change, so I'm just going to keep it on for a while I do my work. Oh, that looks so good. Just made myself a little iced coffee, absolutely delicious. This is literally just oat milk, ice, and 2 shots of coffee. So good. Look who's home. And naked. The boys just walked home and it's so nice and warm today. So they got back and they were both just saying that how hot they are. So Jamie had to quickly whip his top off. Dad and I went down to the beach today and went on the paddleboard. And I've just been in this swimming costume all day because it's been so hot, hasn't it? So it was Jamie's second day of senior school today. And how much have you loved it? A lot? You loving it? Yeah?
I like my form tutor.
You like your form tutor, yeah? How good? Oh, you were just saying to me that because yesterday only the year 7s were in as like an introduction day, and then today the whole school was in, wasn't it? And what did you just say to me?
It was really packed.
Really packed, wasn't it? You could hardly get by.
Me and my friend, he was holding on to me. Then we had to get lunch later.
Really?
It was really funny.
You've only got 2 half-an-hour breaks, haven't you? You have to be quick, don't you? But you've enjoyed it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And then you walked home with your big brother, didn't you? Was it good? I can't believe I've got 2 kids in senior school now. It just seems so mental. So crazy. I don't know how I'm that old to have that, and I don't know how my kids are that old to be in senior school. So we've just come outside now to have a little chat, catch up for the day, find out what's been going on. Rory's just making him and Jamie a smoothie each. Jamie had a pasta lunch at school today and he said the pasta was so good. Was it much better than your old school?
Yeah.
Really?
You could choose just normal pasta sauce or with chicken in it.
What did you have?
Normal pasta sauce.
Like a tomato sauce. Nice. Lovely. He said the food was absolutely delicious, so that's a good thing, really. So yeah, we're just going to chill outside. It's so nice that we've got this lovely heat wave at the moment. People are saying they're ready to wear their like knitted sweatshirts. I'm not. I'm all here for this because this is just so nice. I'm like a lizard. I love to be warm. I do not like it when it's cold. So yeah, I am definitely here for this warm weather and I do not want it to go anytime soon. I hope it lasts until at least end of October. Okay, so for tonight's dinner, we are going to be having a stir fry. So what I've got, instead of doing like chicken stir fry, I have a pack of these chicken gyozas that you get from Itsu. Well, you don't get them from Itsu, you get them from like Tesco or whatever. But they're made by Itsu and they're so nice. All you need to do is either like pop them into some boiling water, or you can just sort of let them steam. So you can just put them in a pan, a little bit of water, pop the lid on, and then like kind of cook them for about 5 minutes or so, and they cook through perfectly. So I have those on the side with my stir fry, and then I've got this sort of like dumpling sauce that we have with it as well. It's almost like a soy sauce. It's exactly like you'd have if you went to a restaurant. We've got a little Chinese superstore near us, so I go in there and I just pick up all the kind of essential bits that I need, which are probably quite hard to find in a supermarket. So what I've got here for my stir fry is some egg noodles. I've got 2 peppers. This is half a white onion. I've just used the other half for another meal, so I'm just going to use the rest of that in this. Carrots, spring onions. I've got some broccoli, and then you can make your own sauce, but to be honest with you, whenever I try and make my own sauce, it never turns out like the shop bought ones, probably because there's so much more sugar in these ones and they're so much nicer. But anyway, what I'm going to do to make this super simple, just dice everything up into kind of small strips, and then I'm going to just start frying it off in my wok. While that's frying, I'll fill a pot of water up and I'll bring it to the boil before popping in my egg noodles and just cooking those through for a few minutes. While everything's cooking, I will be steaming through my chicken gyozas, and then once everything's ready, I'm just going to combine my noodles and my vegetable mix along with my teriyaki sauce, and then I will serve that on a plate with my chicken gyozas on the side. So I've ventured out the house again because I'm taking these two for a little walk. So obviously Lulu, and then that is Lulu's friend Paddy. We are dog sitting him, or we have been dog sitting him today. And because it's been so hot, I did take them for a walk this morning when I picked Paddy up, but then it was just too hot to walk them in the daytime. So I've waited until now to bring them out. Chris has taken both boys to football, so Rory has got a game and Jamie has got training. I was going to go and watch Rory's game, but I kind of thought I should take the dogs out before it starts getting dark, and I hadn't quite finished my work that I was doing from earlier, so I just thought I would crack on with that, get the dog's walk done, and then by the time I get back from the dog walk and I've done extra work, all the kids and Chris will come home. Dinner was delicious. The boys loved it. They just had half of theirs now, and they're going to have the other half when they come back from football as well. So yeah, just going to go on a lovely little doggy walk, and then it'll be like the bedtime routine. Oh my goodness, guys, this evening is perfect. Not a breath of wind, and it's so lovely and warm. Oh my gosh. Hello. Sorry guys, I totally forgot to sign off from my video yesterday. Basically, after my dog walk, came home, the kids came home from their football clubs, and then they had their other half of the dinner. Then it was time for them to shower, get sorted for bed. Their clubs end so late, and they're exhausted from their clubs, but they're also starving hungry, so they always have to have something when they get back, and then it just kind of pushes the bedtime later and later and later. Anyway, so that was what happened then, and then Chris and I came downstairs. I carried on working, but we were also watching the Game of Thrones. It's not the sequel, is it the prequel? The prequel of the Game of Thrones. I can't remember what it's called now. But we're only on we've just watched episode 3 last night. So it was really good. Getting into it, actually, the first one, I thought, can I be bothered to get back into like a big, long series like Game of Thrones? But it is actually getting better as we watch more and more. So we watched that last night, and then we went to bed. We were asleep by about 10:30 because we were both so tired. And obviously I forgot to vlog. So that's my story. I really hope you've enjoyed this raw vlog. We had such a lovely day yesterday. It's again a beautiful day today, and I've got a bikini on today underneath this little like sundress. I do not want this weather to end. I really don't. I keep seeing on Instagram everyone going, why is it so hot? I want knits. I mean, we have knits on for so long in this country because the weather is so cold most of the time. We have such a long like autumn, winter and spring weather, cold, you know, the cold months. can't we just enjoy this warmth for a little bit longer, because I am definitely not ready for it to go. Anyway, I'm going to start editing this vlog, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you come down to Brighton on a nice day, get a paddleboard, hire one. There's lots of hire paddleboard places along the seafront. Give it a go. It's so much fun, and you can paddle or you can relax depending on how sort of rough the sea is and how quick the tide's going. But yeah, have a lovely day, guys, and a lovely evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.